And then 2024, we'll go to Matt first because he likes to make predictions like I do. Do you think we have the recession? Do you think we
Yeah.
actually get an official recession called?
Yep. I do. I just do. I think
Yeah.
that, I think that we're still working through stimulus, but now the layoffs are happening. The layoffs are finally happening. And, it's 1,200 here and it's 500 here and it's 1,800
Yeah.
here. And, it's not adding up to a lot right now, but I think, it's not going to, I'm not calling for collapse by any stretch. That's why I've always said correction. I think that we're due for a correction based on what we're seeing. I know that my tenants are stretched. I get it.
Yeah,
They still
I
have to
get it.
pay,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And some people are like, oh yeah, I'd hate to be a landlord right now. I was like, yeah, go enjoy working for the man.
Yeah.
And it's like, and not having it be a choice. So yeah, I mean, my prediction for 2024 is I think we do hit a recession. I think we do see from the peak, we see a 10% correction in median home prices, existing median home prices. Make sure we get the right chart. But yeah, existing median home prices. Absolutely. And it's not going to be the entry level people not buying. They're finally going to see, I think the other thing too is how long can the subsidies last for the new home builders at 5? That's what's
well, they
keeping
can last. They can
buying.
last a lot longer when base rates are 6.5 versus 8.
Correct. But that's exactly right though, because we know that 5 still works.
Five
So
still works.
going from 8 to 5.5, they're 250 basis points,
Yep.
right? But if they're going from 6.5 to 5 or 5.5, well, now that's twice as many deals for them
Correct.
that they can subsidize.
Correct.
So that's what I'm very interested to see, because I've seen lumber prices come down, but none of the labor has come down. It's all extremely expensive for low skill people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
2024 would be interesting. How about you, Dion? Do you have any thoughts on whether or not we may or may not have a recession, or do you even think about that?
So normally I don't make predictions, but I'm going to make a bold one.
Oh, no.
Absolutely no recession 2024.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a bold run. I think we have an election year coming up. I think we have levers that people don't talk about that are going to be flipped. Is going to, not to be political, but if you control the media source, you control the narrative, and the narrative is not going to say we're going into a recession. Again, like most other metrics, you can make the numbers say what you want to.
Yeah.
I also think Matt's right. I think we can have no recession, and the median home prices can adjust because those luxury, and you talked about this in your daily up today, luxury is where the deals are. So the entry level buyer and the investment properties that most of our friends are looking for, values will go up. Because remember, even if we do have an actual recession, whether it's reported or not, the majority of recessions, home values go up. Right? Out of the last 6, only 2 did it go down. One of those recessions was caused by a housing crash. So I'm calling for no recession.